So YouTube family, speaking on Shedeur Sanders, everybody were telling me there's been a coach who stood up for Shedeur and I should embrace him. This coach is a writer for Shedeur Sanders. He's getting all type of credits from ESPN and everybody is like, he's a good man. He's the greatest. I'm going to play you who they're talking about. Hang on, y'all.
There'll be this chip on his shoulder and beware, because this guy's going to play in this league. There'll be this chip on his shoulder and beware, because this guy's going to play in this.
I'm about to tell you why I disagree with Sean Payton as far as believing he gives a damn about the Sanders family. I'm going to explain everything and break it down because I'm the Negro translator in the building, and we're going to break it down the right way. But let's start this show the right way.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my...
So Denver Broncos coach Sean Payton delivers a stern statement according to ESPN's website and all these other pundits. They said Sean Payton was the only coach to stick up for Shedeur. First of all, it's been several years. Sean Payton has barely ever spoke a word about Shedeur, which was weird as hell too because he's in Colorado. Sean Payton never gave a damn about Shedeur, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on. Sean Payton being in the city of Colorado, the people urged him and forced him to say something because he got attacked on Twitter. He got attacked on IG. Not that he didn't draft Shedeur. We all knew he was not going to draft Shedeur, specifically because he loves Bo Nix. Now, I'm not going to hate on Bo Nix. I love Bo Nix' story. I love Bo Nix' journey. I've never hated on Bo Nix. He didn't develop well at Auburn University. He goes to Oregon with Dan Lanning, and he does well. Then he goes to the NFL. For me, being a staunch NFL supporter, I can't bring race into it or haterism into it. When a player is good, you got to give the respect. And I'm going to give it to Bo Nix. Bo Nix is a great dude. High IQ. I say that about blacks and white. High IQ quarterbacks always make the best. And Shedeur is even a higher IQ than Bo Nix. So, of course, I'm going to give credit to Bo Nix. But Sean Payton, some of the dirty tactics he did with Russell Wilson, you want me to believe he would have treated Shedeur the same? We knew who Sean Payton was going back to the days of the Saints and even prior to him covering the Saints job. We knew who Sean Payton was. We know what he stands on. He's the guy who says outlandish comments when said so guys get murked by the police. He's the first one to have little hidden, suggested, slanderous statements. We're not going to beat it under the rush because he says this right here about Shedeur.
There'll be this chip on his shoulder and beware, because this guy's going to play in this league.
I don't give a damn about that. Why not call out your fellow NFL, you feel me, counterparts and peers? Why not call out Jeff Ulbrich and son? Why not call out all the people who play the game against young men to live their dreams, bruh? If Sean Payton stand on any moral compass, he wouldn't have been a puppet right here. It's easy for all these Mayo dudes and Stephen Fetchins to come in front of the light and say, oh my gosh, Shedeur is going to change the world. Shedeur is going to bring out a new rhythm and blues. Get out of here with that, bruh. I can't do the step and fetch and court jester antics, bruh. I know these individuals. I know who they are. It's hard for me to fall back and pretend that Sean really gives a damn. It looks good for him because Shedeur is coming out of there in Boulder and he's from Denver. Both are Colorado segments. Now, I don't believe a lot of people in Colorado are going hard in the paint for Shedeur. My personal opinion, if you want to know what I mean about that, you want me to elaborate, it's going to be on our video playlist at the I Smoke Hip Hop Live channel. We're going to have a separate video for that because I want to stick to this right here. It's amazing how people, instead of looking at Shedeur's story and trying to see how strong Shedeur is, how he could manage, a lot of the same people, same media folks, same journalists, same actual peers in the NFL who don't like Shedeur, who don't like Deion, are now the people trying to change the narrative and prop up Shedeur as a hero, and we're fighting for him. I told y'all that's what ESPN does. That's what all these pundits does, but ESPN specifically. ESPN was the very said-so people bringing out all these anonymous sources, which we know was BS, all these narratives for over 2 years. When Shedeur was at JSU, where were these people at? You didn't almost hear anything. All of a sudden, all you hear is ESPN trying to be the trophy makers, trying to be the good libs who protect melanated people, when that platform is a toxic, poisonous platform towards anybody melanated. Anytime you hear ESPN trying to big up somebody, go follow the past and the future and present of the stories they use to bring you down. I warn all young brothers of that. Do not ever trust ESPN. They were established as a platform that kind of puts you brothers in a Stockholm Syndrome position. You look at Molly, Stephen A. Smith, Dan Orlasky, and they have the most outlandish statements about people who look like us. Sean Payton has never been known as some guy to stand up for us. He said some regular cliche thing. I told all of you guys what was going to happen. All these people was going to be quiet as Shedeur is getting ridiculed. All these people in the said-so years leading up to this draft day I warned you about, watch when Shedeur gets embarrassed. They're going to pretend they were with him. Yet Sean Payton has never been vocal. In fact, if Sean Payton really cared about Shedeur, Colorado football whatsoever, why didn't he have anything to say when Deion Sanders finally had to take one of the reporters out the room who's been spreading lies? Let's not even say salacious, just flat out lies they were about Deion and his players and his kids. Where was Sean Payton to be a voice of Colorado since he's over there? No, you guys are not going to get to do this. ESPN, especially you scrums, you're not going to make Sean Payton some type of heroes of melanated people out here. Thank God I'm here to push back against all the fallacies. Sean Payton has been one of the main good boys in the NFL ranks for years, decades. He's been one of the guys who go out his way to call out us. I mean, he can get us to do his dirty work. He can get guys like Jonathan Vilma and other people and pay them allegedly. Well, I'm not going to say allegedly. It's been proven. He can pay these brothers to injure other brothers on the field. And now we're going to forget that and love him. Sean Payton was one of the guys banned from the NFL for a year or two. How in good God did he get a chance in the NFL again? NFL cares about protecting the players, but you allow Sean Payton to get this magnificent contract after allowing players to target each other. But yet we're the violent ones. We're the troublemakers. You got a coach that, I'm going to just keep it real. I don't mind players and coaches paying each other to, let me say it properly, to hurt somebody. That's natural parts of football. You're going to get hurt. But in being injured is a different thing, bro. Now you're costing me my longevity in the league. Now, see, being hurt is just a big hit. Two Mack trucks hit each other, but we get back up. Damn, dog, I felt that. That's football. But you trying to make me tear my ACL, detach my shoulder, labrum, whatever you want to call it, me not being able to play no more and take care of my family, that's a different type of nastiness. So when you put a scrub like this on the screen at ESPN,
there'll be this chip on his shoulder, and beware, because this guy's going to play in this league.
just looking at Sean Payton's face, I'm so uncomfortable. He looked like one of them faces back in the 20s that'll put somebody up on the tree. Don't let that go over your head. Like, you're not fooling nobody. No, I'm not a professional victim, but I'm not going to stand back and let all the narratives change about Shedeur. Like, we all in the world didn't just watch who's the real scrumps in the building, meaning who are the real evil people, who are the people who made this bigger than football and deeper than football. We're not going to now let you change the narratives and pretend you were riding for Shedeur. I'm here, dog. I'm exposing everybody. I told you this. In the summer of 2025, the only time I'm going to calm down is when we get to September, when season starts. But right now, until season starts, everybody being exposed. Don't worry about it. I don't care what your complexion is. If you're a stepping fetching knee grumps, or if you're a mayo hold the BLT sandwich type of individual, you're not gonna get to pretend you are a hero of righteousness. Man, y'all better smash that button for me to keep going hard in the paint. For well, even if you don't smash the likes, I have never stopped going hard in the paint. That's one thing my haters could say about Bless One. He could have a video with 1 view, a video with 1 million views. I bring you my real energy. Nothing scripted, nothing written. This is what we all feel. And I'm not the one who's your favorite YouTuber who's afraid to say it. If it quacks like a duck, then goddamn it, it's a duck. Never forget that part, man.
Heart been broke so many times.